Econ students, welcome back. We are going to give you a little concept clip for chapter 2. ManQ probably does it better, but heck, I'm giving it a try. So in chapter 2, you're going to be introduced to opportunity cost, production possibilities. You will also see an overview on micro versus macro. I'll give a separate little clip on that. So this clip is on opportunity cost and production possibilities, the real basics behind it. And then we will follow up with other videos from other resources that will explain what goes on in chapter 2 more precisely and with data. But let's start with the basics. Basically, the lesson in number 1 was what? That's right, Monty. You have it correct. I'm pretending I have students. It is scarcity. That's where the money is. If you were in class, I'd be singing to you right now, so why can't I sing to you in video? And because there is scarcity, it means that life is full of choices. We can't have everything because we cannot get what? Everything, get everything we want. You can't always get what you want, right? Rolling Stones. Let's say I go into a store and I have a choice. I can buy one candy bar because I can't really have everything. I only have $1 on me. Nowadays, I probably have to have $1.50 on me. So I want to buy one candy. I can buy Snickers or M&Ms. Now, if I wasn't worried about the money and I had like $5, I would pick the one I like the best, which would be, does anybody know? It would be peanut M&Ms. I'd get the party size. And believe me, I can't have any parties right now, but I would still eat the party size, baby, because I love peanut M&Ms. If you ever want to know what to get me, it's my sinful food. It's delicious. I know we have peanut allergies in class, so I will not be eating peanut M&Ms in class. Do not worry. But peanut M&Ms. But I told you that's if I had $5. What if I only had like $1.50 on me, which is about what a candy bar cost, or $1? I honestly don't buy candy so much anymore, so I couldn't tell you exactly what it cost. Well, now suddenly I can't make the same choice. So when we go back to when I had $5, and let's say a Snickers bar, let's say M&Ms cost $5 for this big old thing, and a Snickers bar cost, let's say, $1.50. I gave up Snickers bar. That was the next best thing I gave up. I was willing to actually give up like 3 of them almost in order to have the M&Ms because I really value M&Ms more. All right, I had to make a choice. Now, if I only have $1.50, I'm going to choose the Snickers because I like both of them and I just don't have enough for the M&Ms. So the idea is that we have to make choices, but our choices, I put on do not disturb, and yet it's still disturbing me. But our choices are reined in by constraints, namely money, right? And so we pick based on things that we can afford. Now, let's take it to an actual problem that will make sense to you. Okay, there. So let's turn this to black. That would be good. But I don't want it to be that. I think that will work. Will that work? Yeah, okay. So let's say we're deciding between studying history or economics. And we are going to assume, right? So we are going to assume that my skills for studying are interchangeable. See, I'm writing messy because I want you to feel the experience as if you were in class with me, because this is about how neatly I write on the whiteboard. Aren't you glad that most of what I'm doing virtually is typing? So skills for studying are interchangeable. That's my assumption. And I'm also going to assume that I have a window of 6 hours of studying time. And the question is, how am I going to use that 6 hours of studying? So what economics does is economics makes models so we can understand difficult concepts in a simple way. So here we go. Let's put for a moment a model. We're going to have a lovely linear line, more about that. And on the x-axis, we might decide to put history. I could put economics on the x-axis because guess what? It don't matter, okay? You can decide how you want to do it when you're doing what is going to be known as a production possibilities frontier or curve. As you know, your book might call it a curve. I call it a frontier. It doesn't matter. We're looking simply at a relationship between two items that we are producing or two goods. In this case, we're looking at, in our budget, this case is time. So this is our budget. This is the amount of time we have. So we're going to assume that because our skills for studying are interchangeable, that if we were to spend 3 hours and 3 hours, so this could represent the total number of hours, right? If I were to spend all 6 hours here, all 6 hours here, okay? And here at the midpoint, we're going to assume that I'm spending 3 and 3 hours. So the output is going to be a C and a C for a grade for each class because I'm dividing it in half. I'm going to get a C and a C. Now, if I were to spend all my time studying history, what do you think I'd probably get in history? Well, if you said an A, you are correct. I probably would get an A. And for argument's sake, I spent no time in economics, so I'm probably going to fail it. So now if we were to reverse it, and I put A first to represent x-axis, if we were to reverse it and spend all 6 hours in economics, we'll probably get an A in economics, but an F in history. Right? And then maybe somewhere in the middle here, we might get a D in history and a B in economics. And here we're going to reverse it and get a B in history and a D in economics. Now, I totally made this up. This isn't something you have to write down or remember. All we're trying to do here is get you to understand that there is a trade-off because nothing is for free. Right? No such thing as a free lunch. All right? And so in order to get more something, I got to give up something else. And that's essentially what the production possibilities frontier is telling us. It's telling us, to what extent are you giving up the something else?